We're all set. We're all set.
Okay, great. Hi, my name is Carolyn Kirschner. I am a yoga teacher and I'm a gynecologic oncologist. And my focus now as a gynecologic oncologist is survivorship. So I really feel that yoga is so helpful for so many things that happen to us when we go on our cancer journey. So today we'll be talking about anxiety and how it affects us and how we can use yoga to lessen our anxiety. You will be doing quite a bit of movement during this session, which is an hour and 15 minutes. So we will need a strap or belt or pet leash or scarf. For part of our class, we will need a folding chair, and we'll use part of that. We'll use a chair for part of it. And if you have a mat, that would be really helpful. And I do recommend, if you can, to be barefoot, just because you're less likely to slip. I know that some people can't do that, and that's okay. So welcome. I am just really delighted to be here with you all. So we're going to start with something that will release tension basically in our head and neck area. So have a seat and grab your strap. We're not quite ready for the strap, but we're going to be using that shortly. So any kind of seat, you can sit in your chair if you want. You can sit in, and maybe I'm going to sit in my chair. I'm sitting close to the screen. So if you do choose your chair, come kind of to the edge of your chair. You can sit on your mat too if you want. If you're at the edge of your chair, ground into your sitting bones and also plant your feet firmly on the floor. Feet are parallel, and there's a little space in between your legs usually. Kind of tuck your tail and think about a straight spine where your rib cage is centered over your pelvis, and lift through the crown of your head. And we're going to raise our arms on an inhale. Arms up, palms face each other, and reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Take a breath in. And with your exhale, twist to the right. So left arm forward, right arm back, kind of like you're reaching to the side to hug somebody. So both sitting bones are forward, but you're twisting to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Palms face each other. Exhale, twist left, right arm forward, left arm back. This is kind of your ta-da part. Inhale, center, reach up. Exhale, twist right. Spine is nice and straight. Inhale, center, link your breath to your movement. Exhale, twist left. So your breath may be faster or slower than mine. Keep pace with your breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, hands come down to heart. Push your thumbs into your sternum and take a breath in. And take a breath out. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Hands are on your knees. Inhale, lift through the crown of your head. And exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. You'll see I have plenty of space between my ear and my shoulder. So you don't have to reach your shoulder up to reach it, just wherever it lands. Inhale, center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Feel that tension in your neck, melting. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip left. One more each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center, and raise your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, roll your shoulders forward and down. Inhale, roll your shoulders back and up towards your ears. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. One more. Inhale, forward, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Now go the other way. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Open up your chest. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Awesome. Take your hands to your knees and widen your feet slightly for a little wider base, maybe even toes out a little bit. Start with an inhale, and with your exhale, tip forward with a flat back. Inhale, circle to the right. Exhale, circle back. Inhale, circle to the left and forward. Exhale, forward. Inhale, circle right. Exhale, back. One more. Inhale, left and up. And exhale, forward. Now go the other way. Inhale, left. Exhale, back. Find your breath. Inhale, right. Exhale, forward. Circle your torso. Inhale, left. Exhale, back. Inhale, right. And exhale, forward. Now take your strap, and I'm going to face the so you can see what I'm doing. Take the strap in your right hand and sling it over your back. Bend your elbow and put your forearm behind your head if you can. Point your right elbow towards the ceiling. Now with your left hand, take the back of your left hand against your lower back. I hope I'm all on the screen. Yep. Okay, and grab onto that strap. If you don't have a strap, if you weren't able to get one, just keep your left hand free there. But if you have the strap, hold on and pull that strap apart. Open up your shoulders, right elbow to the sky, and breathe into that right shoulder. Breathe into your left arm. Inhale and exhale. Let go of the strap. Just hold on to it with your right hand and rotate your arms out and in, out and in. Take the strap in your left hand, flip it over your back, point your left elbow towards the ceiling. If you can get it behind your head, I can't, but maybe you can. And then take your right hand behind the back of your right hand against your lower back. Grab that strap and pull it apart. Breathe in. Go at your pace. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel that opening in your left shoulder, your right arm in and out. So release the strap from your right hand. And now just put that to the side. Still seated on your chair. We've got one more, which is put your feet parallel and hip distance apart. Inhale, take your right hand out to the side, reach. And exhale, put it on your left shoulder. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, place it on your right shoulder. Now stack your elbows. So left elbow is stacked on top of right. Inhale, lift your elbows any amount. Exhale, lower. Find that opening. Inhale in your back and your shoulders. Exhale, lower. Inhale, raise your elbows. Exhale, lower. Remove your hands from your elbows and rotate out and in, out and in. Last way, inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, take it to your right shoulder. Inhale, right arm out. Exhale to left shoulder. Stack right elbow on top of left as best as you can. Maybe walk your fingers back a bit. Inhale, lift your elbows. Back stays straight. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Release your hands, rotate out and in and out and in. Great job. So now a little of the quote unquote lecture, which you guys know all this. I just want to tell you what happens. I don't have to tell you, but I can tell you what happens when we are under stress. Like when our circumstances don't go the way we want, when people get in the way of what's important to us. People can really be great stressors, for good stress sometimes too, or bad. How about a cancer diagnosis? Talk about stress. That's a major stress that we have. So then that's an external stress. There are also internal stresses. We can cause our own stresses. Our thoughts can actually stress us out. Our emotions can cause us to be very stressed and anxious. And what makes matters worse, we can worry about the past. We can worry about the present. We can worry about the future. We've got it all covered, right? We can be anxious for what's happened before, regret, sadness, fear. We can think about our circumstances that we're in at this moment, and we can think about what might happen in the future. Even though maybe that never will happen, there's still a what if. And what do we know about worry? We can't change the past. We can't worry about what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. So it's just the present that we can control our thoughts. We can control our bodies and allow ourselves to feel less anxiety and stress. So the acute stress response, like if you're driving and suddenly a child runs in front of you, you slam on the brakes, you're very alert, your heart is racing, your blood pressure goes up, your blood sugar goes up, so you're equipped to handle that acute stress. And that's a good thing. But chronic stress is not that constant stress hormone. Sugar is elevated, blood pressure is elevated, heart rate is elevated. We have a decrease in our immune function. We have a deterioration of our emotional health, and we can't think straight. So that's the effect of chronic stress. So what are our responses to stress that may not be beneficial? Muscle tension, headaches. And that first exercise that we did can be very helpful for headaches, to release that tension in the places where you hold it, your head, your neck, your shoulders. We can get that muscle tension, that stress where we just can't relax and we can't sleep. So yoga, it's slow, it's purposeful, and it can allow us to relax that muscle tension. What are other effects of stress? We can't sleep, right? We just lie there awake. We may have dysfunction in the sexual area. We may develop irritable bowel, irritable bladder. We have to go to the bathroom all the time. We can't eat. We don't eat enough. We eat too much, an eating disorder. Shallow breathing, rapid heartbeat, high blood pressure, and that excess stress hormone cortisol just floods into our system, making us at risk for inflammation, for hyperglycemia, for diabetes. Psychological implications of stress. We can't concentrate, we can't focus, we can't remember anything. We are anxious, we are depressed. Social consequences of anxiety. Our relationships suffer. It's hard. You don't want to bother anyone, and yet people who are close to you really want to know what's going on with you. And that's one thing about anxiety. When we internalize it, we only make it worse. So how can we manage anxiety? Support from your family, your friends, your religious organization, a healthcare professional. Don't suffer in silence. Ask for help. There are many resources, and the Cancer Wellness Center certainly is a wealth of resources. Get enough sleep. Easier said than done, but we know sleep has such a huge impact on our well-being. It impacts diabetes, it impacts your weight, it impacts your stress levels, it affects your well-being in so many ways. So take the time for sleep. Get out in nature. Nature is what we call vitamin N. Every day, make it a point to get outside, even if you're in the city and you may not have access to wide open fields. Some of us do and some of us don't. I like to watch the crazy squirrels this time of year in my front yard, and just breathing the fresh air is so beneficial. Well, what does yoga do for us? Yoga has been scientifically proven in studies to improve mood, to improve stress, to improve anxiety, to lower fatigue, and increase and improve quality of life. So how do we do this? The main way is by controlling our breath. If we can slow down our breath, be mindful of our thoughts and our breath, we can control our heart rate and we can lower our blood pressure. We also know that exercise in general releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones. So part of yoga is breath. Another part of yoga is movement. So we'll explore that as well. And we can find greater well-being as we move with yoga. And the last thing I want to say, the last benefit of yoga that really should not be discounted, is that yoga empowers us. You set a goal. Just showing up today for this session shows that you have power, you are strong. And yoga can provide a wonderful community of like-minded people, and you can find great support and strength in your yoga community. So that is the extent of my lecture. And so now we are going to go back to more movement. So for this movement, if you are able to lie down on your mat, on your back, I welcome you to do that. And if you're not able to lie down on your mat, you can certainly sit in your chair. But I'm going to show you a tricky way. If you say, oh, I can't get down on the floor, take your chair and put your folding chair so the seat is facing you. And come over to your chair, stand in front of the seat of your chair, take a breath in, and with your exhale, bend your knees, keep your thighs parallel, keep your back flat, and grab the sides of the seat of your chair. So your tail is tucked, your heart is forward, your back is flat. Lean forward, push into the chair, and with your inhale, take one leg back. And with your exhale, use the chair for support, bend that knee. Inhale, push into the chair again, and exhale, take that other knee back behind you, and take a breath in, and take a breath out. And now come down to your hands and knees, come to one side, swing your legs around, and come down to your one side. Use the support of your arms to come down onto your side, and then come down onto your back. So if all that is too much, sit in your chair, but hopefully at least some of us are lying on our backs. Bend your knees, place your feet at the edges of your mat, and knock your knees together. Lift your tail slightly, tuck your tail slightly so you're on your sacrum, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. As you inhale, lift, your belly lifts, your chest expands. As you exhale, your belly falls, your chest contracts. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. Exhales are just as important as inhales. Inhale, breathe in strength and power. Exhale, let go of stress. Inhale, breathe in community. Exhale, let go of that to-do list. Inhale, breathe in power. Exhale, let go of worry, anxiety, fear. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. Take a couple breaths at your pace, equal time to the inhale and the exhale. Don't hold your breath, just smooth inhale. Smooth exhale. Smooth inhale. Smooth exhale. Inhale, straighten your legs and reach your arms behind for a big morning stretch. Arch your back. Reach your fingertips to the back of your mat. Fill your body with breath. Notice all of that space in your sides, in your shoulders, in your legs. Exhale, sweep your arms across the ceiling and take them down to your sides. Inhale, point your toes, sweep your arms across the ceiling to the back of your mat. Exhale, flex your feet, toes towards your shins, and sweep your arms across the ceiling to come to your sides. Inhale, point and reach up. Exhale, flex and sweep down. Go at your pace, linking your breath to your movement. Opening up your belly, your shoulders, your chest, working your legs, working it all. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex and lower. One more wherever you are. Now take your arms out to a T, palms facing down. Bend your knees, feet are hip distance apart, soles of your feet on your mat. Take an inhale, and with your exhale, drop your knees to the left. Use the support of your hands to keep your shoulder blades on your mat. Perhaps you look to the right, or maybe that doesn't work for you today. That's okay. Find the stretch and the space, especially I feel it in my right side. Inhale, knees back up to center. Exhale, drop both knees off to the right. Perhaps your gaze goes to the left. Find that space in your left side body. Inhale, knees back up to center, and exhale, hands to your sides one more time, palms facing down, arms are long against your sides. Inhale, lift up your hips for bridge pose. Push your palms into your mat, and exhale, lower upper, middle, and lower back. One more time. Inhale, lift your hips, bridge pose. Push your palms into your mat. Exhale, lower upper, middle, and lower back. Two options now. Place the soles of your feet together for butterfly pose on your back. If that doesn't feel nice, take your feet to the edges of the mat, bend your knees, and windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Nice and slowly look up at the ceiling. And when your legs fall to one side, heel toe your feet so your feet are together. Turn onto your side and push yourself up back to a seat. And our friends who stayed in your chair, you're still in your chair now. If our friends who are on your mat, you can get back into your chair, or you can sit cross-legged on your mat, whatever feels right for you. Reconnect with a straight spine. Lift through the crown of your head, shoulders are down, hands on your knees. And we'll do a spine warm-up that is, I call it Y for C spine warm-up. Really helps to release tension in your entire spine. And it's so important to have flexibility of your spine. Hands on your knees. Inhale, seated cow. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Stick your tail out. And exhale, seated cat. Roll your shoulders forward. Snap your belly button towards your spine. Drop your chin towards your chest. Stretch out your back muscles. Inhale, seated mountain. Sweep your arms up. Spine is straight. Lift your fingertips. Exhale, take your right hand down to your side. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Exhale, side bend to the right. Bend your right elbow. Roll your heart open. So this is a pure side bend, creating space in your left side. Inhale, both arms to the sky, seated mountain. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend now to the left. Bend your left elbow, right bicep next to your ear. Inhale, seated mountain, both arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand comes behind your hip. Left hand comes to the outside of your right thigh. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, twist. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Exhale, twist left, left hand behind, right hand to the outside of your left thigh, and twist. Inhale, seated mountain, arms to the sky, palms face, and exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Hands start on your knees. We'll link breath to movement, vinyasa style. Before we do that, let's change the cross of our legs. Reach behind. Notice which leg is in front. Reach behind, lean back, bend your elbows. Straighten your legs straight out in front, bounce out your knees. And now change the cross of your legs. Hands start on your knees, straight spine, shoulders down, tail is tucked. Inhale, seated cow, shoulders back. Exhale, cat, round forward. Inhale, seated mountain, arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, seated mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, one more round, hands on knees. Inhale, seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. Inhale, mountain, arms up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Reach behind, lean back, straighten your legs forward, bounce out your knees. Bend your left knee and place it cross-legged on your mat. Take your right foot flat on your mat with your knee up to the ceiling and hold on to your right shin with both hands. Channel a straight spine. Inhale, straighten your spine. And exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, straight spine, lift the crown of your head. Exhale, curl, forehead to knee. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, forward to knee. Inhale, straight spine. This time, exhale, twist to the right. Reach back with your right hand. Hold onto your right shin with your left hand. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, now bend that right leg, right knee down, shin parallel to the long side of your mat. And left foot is flat on your mat in front of your left ankle, with your left knee pointing to the sky. Hold onto your left shin with both hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forehead to knee, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch out your neck and back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. This time, exhale, twist left. Put your left hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend both knees and come up to the chair at the top of your mat. So I can't remember if I said this, but if I didn't, take your chair and place it at the top of your mat with the seat facing you. And we're going to get to a stand the same way we got down. So face your chair on your knees, hold on to the sides of the seat of your chair, take an inhale, and with your exhale, step 1 foot forward. Hold on to that chair, inhale, lean forward, lift your back knee, and exhale, step that other foot forward. Here we are, standing up. Awesome job. And we're going to do a sun salutation using our chair. So the seat of your chair is at the top of your mat. Your feet are hip distance apart and parallel. My feet are approximately, I'm going to say 6 to 12 inches behind the seat of my chair. Tuck your tail, little micro bend in your knees so your knees don't buckle. Look forward. Roll your shoulders down. Your back hands are at your sides. Inhale, standing mountain, arms sweep up, palms face each other. Lift your fingertips. Exhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, hands come to the sides of your chair. Heart is forward, tail is tucked. Inhale, step back with your left leg. And exhale, put your left knee down. Hold on to the edges of your chair. Wiggle your right foot so that your knee is stacked over your ankle. Look forward at the back of your chair. Take an inhale and sink your hips. So bend your right leg more, lift your chest, find stretch in your left hip flexors and in the back of your right quad, your right leg, your right quads, yes. No, that's your hamstring, sorry. Inhale, lift your hips, push into your mat, bow forward. Exhale, bow. Sink your hips, heart is forward. Inhale here. Exhale, lift your hips and bow. Inhale, sink your hips, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Now, tricky. Lean into the seat of your chair, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your left knee. And exhale, step your left foot forward. Soft knees. Inhale, standing mountain, straighten your legs, arms go overhead. And exhale, hands come to heart. Take a breath in and out. Now we'll step back with our right. Inhale, standing mountain, arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose, hands to the side of your seat. Heart is forward, tail is tucked. Inhale. Inhale, step back with your right leg, and exhale, put your right knee down. Hold on to the sides of your chair, wiggle your foot so that your left knee is above your left ankle. Inhale, bend your left knee more, lift your shoulders to create stretch now in your right hip flexors, your left back of your thigh, your hamstrings. Exhale, sink your chest and lift your hips. Inhale, sink hips, lift your chest. Exhale, lift hips, sink chest. A seesaw motion. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, look down. Neutral spine. Inhale, lean on your seat of your chair, lift your back knee, and exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, standing mountain, arms fly up, and exhale, hands come to heart. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Awesome job. Really good, guys. Come now to face the side of your mat, and you're standing with your feet. I'm going to say 2 to 2.5 feet apart. And feet start parallel. And now pivot on the heel of your right foot. So your right toes point towards the short side of your mat. Your left toes point towards the long side of your mat. So your feet are perpendicular, and there's a line from your right foot, your right heel, through to your left heel or your left arch. Take your hands on your ribs, turn your ribs so they are facing the long side of your mat. Now bump your hips to the left. And keep your ribs facing the long side of your mat. Reach out with your right arm. And now reach, bump your hips to the left, but reach right, reach. And then take your right hand down, the back of your right hand inside your right thigh. And reach your left arm up to the sky. You can look down, straight ahead, or up. Up is the hardest. I'm going to look straight ahead. Take an inhale, stretch your arms apart. Exhale, extend your left arm over your left ear. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, extend it over. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lift it over. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, left hand down to your left hip. Inhale, slide your right hand up the inside of your right thigh. And exhale, pivot on the heel of your right foot so that now your feet are parallel again. Take an inhale and take an exhale. Triangle on the other side. Pivot on the heel of your left foot so your left toes point towards the short side. There's that heel to arch alignment or heel to heel alignment. Right toes point towards the long side. Put your hands on your ribs. Turn so your ribs are facing the long side of your mat and keep them there. Bump your hips to the right. Reach your left hand to the side and reach, 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 lean. Hips to the right, torso to the left, and then take your left hand, the back of your left hand inside your left thigh. If you feel pretty good, inhale, raise your right arm to the sky, expand. Exhale, right hand over your left ear, over your right ear. Inhale, lift it up. That would be interesting. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, extend. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, slide your left hand up the outside of your left thigh. And exhale back to toes parallel. Bend your knees and march your feet together. Awesome job. One more triangle pose. Very similar. So feet hip distance apart. Spin on the heel of your right foot. Once again, hands on your ribs, ribs facing alongside. Bump your hips left. Reach your arm to the right. Reach your torso to the right. Take it down. Inhale, left arm up. This time, exhale, left hand behind your head. Inhale, point your left elbow to the sky. Exhale, rotate, curl, left elbow towards your right elbow crease. Little rotation. Inhale, elbow to the sky. Exhale, twist, left elbow towards right elbow crease. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, twist. Inhale, release your left arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale, slide your right hand up. Exhale, pivot on the ball or on the heel of your right foot. Toes are parallel. Inhale and exhale. Rotate on the heel of your left foot. Left toes point towards the short side. Right toes point toward the long side. Hands on your ribs. Turn them to face the long side of your mat. Bump your hips right. Extend your left arm left and reach your torso. Take your left hand down, back of your left hand inside your left thigh. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand behind your head. Inhale, right elbow points to the sky. Exhale, curl, right elbow towards left elbow crease. Inhale, elbow to the sky. Exhale, rotate, curl, twist. Inhale, lift it to the sky. Exhale, twist. Inhale, release your right arm. Exhale, right hand to right hip. Inhale, slide your left hand up. Exhale, back to parallel feet. Bend your knees and walk your feet forward and march. Take a seat on your chair. And you can face your computer screen or your phone. Feet are parallel. You're at the edge of your chair. Once again. Round into your left foot. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. This is seated figure 4 to release your outer hip, your right outer hip. If you are not able to cross your right ankle over your left thigh, take your right leg to the side on the floor. The heel is up and windshield wiper from side to side. That will have the same purpose of opening up that right outer hip. If you are able to open your hip, you can reach your heart forward, keep your back flat. Right toes go towards your right shin, back is flat. Breathe as you reach your heart forward and exhale as you relax into this pose. It's never painful. You may feel some sensation there. That's fine. That's good. But it's not pain. It's sensation. If it's painful, back off. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, uncross your leg. Round into your right foot. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Maybe a difference between the two sides. Again, take your left heel on the floor. If you can't do that cross, and windshield wiper from side to side. You're able to do the cross, grab onto your right ankle with your right hand, left shin with your left shin with your, I said that backwards. You know what I mean. I make mistakes in virtually every class, so that's part of yoga that I like. It's non-judgmental, and we're never going to be perfect, none of us. So if you thought maybe somehow I was perfect, I am definitely not perfect. And we all know that. We've all witnessed that. I have trouble with my left and right. And inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, uncross your legs and just kind of lift alternate feet and kind of march that and let that go. I'd like to do now a little myofascial release of your face and neck, because so much anxiety can be held in our neck, in our back, in our face. And so sit on your chair and we'll do this together. Take your 3 middle fingers of each hand, and you don't have to, put the others together like a scout. You can just let them go, but just take your 3 middle fingers and bring them to your temple on either side and circle your temple slowly one way and then the other way. Now keep your those 3 fingers on your temple. Take an inhale, and with an exhale, draw your fingers from your temple down towards your jaw. A little massage. Inhale, draw them up to your temple, and exhale down to your jaw. Inhale up and exhale down. I'm wondering if you're hearing my friction on my face through the microphone. That'd be kind of strange, but that's okay. You do you. Don't listen to what I'm doing here. One more up and one more down. Take your hands to the back of your neck and inhale. Take your fingers from the back of your neck up to your skull, and exhale, take it down and bow your chin to your chest. Inhale, extend your head slightly into your hands. Feel that pressure between head and hands. Exhale, sweep down your neck and curl your chin to your chest. Inhale, sweep up, lift your chin. And exhale, drop your chin, lower your fingers. One more inhale, up. And exhale, down. Take your hands back down to your knees. On an inhale, lift the crown of your head, straighten your spine. With your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Breathe there and find a release in the back of your neck. Keep your chin close to your chest. With your inhale, trace your right collarbone towards your right shoulder. Nothing that hurts. Exhale back to center. Inhale, chin towards your left shoulder, and exhale, center. Keep your head flexed. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale right. And exhale left and come back up to center. Take your hands on your shoulders. Inhale, sweep your elbows forward and up. And exhale, take them back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Awesome job. I would love to do just one more thing in tabletop, hands and knees, or if you'd like, if you don't want to go back down on your knees, take the seat of your chair. Take your chair back to the front of your mat, seat is facing, and this can be your tabletop. Hold on to the sides of your chair and bend your knees. If you are able to get down on hands and knees for tabletop, you can do it the same way we did before. Inhale, take a leg back. Exhale, bend that knee down to the floor. Inhale, push into your chair. Exhale, take the other knee back. And come now to hands and knees. If knees are sensitive, you can double up your mat for a little extra support, or you can use a towel or a blanket. So hips stacked over knees, shoulders stacked over wrists. And we'll take an inhale, cow, drop your belly, lift your tail, shoulders are back. Exhale, cat, belly button to spine, tuck your tail, stretch out in between your shoulders, chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to neutral spine. And just wag, pretend you're a dog, and wag to the right, center, left, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And last thing, maybe walk a handprint forward and just circle your hips any way that you can, kind of like what we did at the beginning, only this is hands and knees. Circle one way. And then circle the other way. Awesome. Come back to a resting pose. I'd like to end, before questions, I'd like to end with a progressive relaxation technique. So that can be in your chair. It's probably best if you are able to lie down. It's probably best, but if you can't, that is okay. So to get to lie down, take your hips to one side, knees or feet to the other. Lie down on your back. If you prefer to have your legs on the chair, you can do that. If you're able to lie down, stretch your legs out, and progressive relaxation starts from the toes and goes all the way up to the head. So start your breathing, just smooth inhale, smooth exhale, smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Squeeze your toes tightly. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then let them relax. Spread your toes. Spread, 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 spread. And relax. Lift your knees hard. Lift them. Engage your quads. Lift them. And relax. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax. Squeeze your belly tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax. Make fists and squeeze them tight. And relax. Open your fingers wide. And relax. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax. Lift your head, chin towards your chest. And lower. Scrunch your face. Scrunch it, scrunch it. And lower. Or let go. Lift your eyebrows. And lower. Open your mouth, stick your tongue out, go ah. And put it back in. Allow your feet to roll out. Palms are facing towards the sky. Tuck your shoulders underneath your back. Take a breath in. And sigh and exhale. Ah. Breathe in. Sigh out. Ah. One more in. Stay and rest here. You can listen to the recording later if you want. You can just rest in this Shavasana as long as you'd like. If and when you are ready, just sit back up. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe open and close your fists. Circle your wrists. Circle your ankles. Take a full body morning stretch like we did at the beginning. And then turn to one side. Tuck your knees up for fetal position. When you're ready, push yourself up to a seat. And take a breath in and out. Thank you so much for joining me today. And we have a few minutes for questions. So I think if you have a question, just unmute and I will try to answer to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you, Carolyn. I'm going to stop the recording and then we can open it up for questions.
Oh, forgot about that.